Systems and control started in 1977. The story of SysCon begins here in redefining the whole process. The focus of SysCon is on giving a formal perspective to all what we are capable of, be it placing an object, driving a car, or even sending up a rocket. The analysis of system and controlling it to be an autonomous and their behavioral formalism involves an interdisciplinary expertise. We offer MTech and PhD degrees in various research backgrounds.
So who are SysCon engineers? They are engineers from any mainstream branch who are capable of analyzing and developing theoretical foundations in broad spectrum of systems all around us. They develop controllers for specific system performance and incorporates analysis in practical scenarios such as disturbances, delays, and noises. SysCon serves as a brainchild in developing decision-making strategies with a great potential in practice. Resource allocation, network systems, and optimization are key areas in which SysCon has contributed. Apart from theory, SysCon has contributed in practical applications such as robotics control, motion planning, coverage, mapping, and robust designs.
Robotics is one of the primary research area in systems and control engineering. Students work on different types of mobile robots. They develop the motion planning algorithms for single as well as swarms of robots. These algorithms are useful in various civilian and military applications like exploration, patrolling, structural inspections, and so on. We have a dedicated robotics laboratory called the ARMS Lab, where the students implement these algorithms on real aerial and ground robots.
The larger theme of control is about taking the right decision at the right time. My group is interested in all aspects of decision situations involving multiple decision makers faced with an uncertain and competitive environment. These decision makers could be as varied as humans, autonomous vehicles, or amoeba. We do fundamental research on this topic, touching areas such as stochastic control, information theory, and game theory. On the applied side, we have worked with industries to study complex interacting systems such as financial markets and smart cities, and developed agent-based models to understand the behavior of such systems and enhance their functions.
Cooperative systems such as quadrotors and aerial vehicles dominate control theory research these days, mostly because of their low-cost hardware and robustness. In our research group, we leverage our knowledge of space systems and aerial vehicles as well as Lyapunov theory in order to design algorithms that will ensure high-fidelity performance of these vehicles. We also accommodate uncertainties and constraints so that practical applications are also feasible, such as surveillance, monitoring, space interferometry, and so on.
In many physical systems, the evolution of variables such as temperature or concentration or displacement can be described accurately using partial differential equations, or PDEs for short. Common examples of PDEs include the heat equation and the wave equation. My group focuses on developing PDE models for engineering systems to understand their behavior, as well as developing control techniques to modify their behavior. Applications include metal casting, heat exchangers, satellite antennas, and non-invasive investigations.
In India, we have 22 nuclear power reactors which produce only 2% of the electricity. The modeling and control of large-sized nuclear reactors such as pressurized heavy water reactor is extremely complex due to xenon-induced spatial oscillation. From late 90s, we have put systematic effort to develop a 70th order state space model for PHWR and 90th order state space model for AHWR. I see that the control theory has huge potential for the applications to practical field. As the development of control theory is important, it is equally important that the control theory should connect the society in terms of solving the real world problem.